Hey there! Welcome back to Color and Craft Haven, a little corner of calm where we can slow down, breathe, and add a little color to the day. Today we're settling into something cozy, playful, and surprisingly powerful for our creativity: theme challenges. Specifically, we're talking about two favorites that many colorists and crafters come back to again and again: the one page, one palette challenge and the all green challenge. These kinds of gentle creative constraints can be a wonderful way to reduce overwhelm, spark inspiration, and turn your creativity time into a more mindful, grounding experience. If you've ever sat down with your coloring book, markers, pencil crayons, paints, or clay, and felt stuck before you've even started, you're not alone. Choice overload is very real, especially when creativity is meant to be relaxing. Too many options can quietly drain the joy out of the process. Theme challenges work because they remove just enough decision making to let your creativity breathe again. Instead of asking, "What should I do?" you're asking, "How can I explore this?" And that small shift can change everything. Let's start with the idea of one page, one palette. At first glance, it sounds limiting, but that's actually where the magic lives. You choose one page and one limited set of colors, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe even just 2, and you commit to finishing that page using only those colors. No reaching for extras, no last minute swaps, just you, the page, and your chosen palette. It's simple, quiet, and incredibly grounding. What I love about this challenge is how it gently pulls you into the present moment. When you can't rely on a wide rainbow of colors, you start paying closer attention. You notice how pressure changes a shade. You experiment with layering. You see how the same color can look completely different depending on where it's placed. This kind of focused observation is one of the reasons coloring and crafting can feel so therapeutic, especially for those of us using creativity as a form of stress relief or emotional regulation. For adult colorists especially, one page, one palette can also be a wonderful confidence booster. You're not trying to make something impressive or perfect. You're exploring harmony and balance. You're learning that limitations don't shrink creativity, they shape it. And often, when you step back and look at the finished page, there's a sense of cohesion and calm that's harder to achieve when everything is wide open. This challenge also pairs beautifully with slow living and mindfulness practices. You can turn it into a ritual. Brew a warm drink, light a candle, put on soft music or complete silence if that's your thing. Let the page unfold slowly, without rushing to the finish line. The goal isn't speed or productivity. The goal is presence. Even if you only color for 15 minutes, those minutes can feel deeply restorative. Now let's shift over to another cozy favorite, the all green challenge. This one is exactly what it sounds like. Everything on the page is rendered using green. That might be one single green or a whole family of greens, from pale sage to deep forest tones. Green is a fascinating color to work with because it's naturally associated with balance, growth, and calm. It carries a quiet energy that makes it especially soothing for relaxation seekers and mindfulness-focused creatives. Working with a single color family forces you to explore nuance instead of contrast. You begin noticing undertones. Is this green leaning more yellow? More blue? How does it feel emotionally compared to the others? This kind of subtle exploration is perfect for beginners who want to build skills without pressure, as well as experienced artists who want to deepen their relationship with color. There's also something incredibly cozy about committing to a single hue. It feels like wrapping yourself in a creative blanket. An all-green page can evoke forests and moss and vines, fantasy landscapes, herbal apothecaries, enchanted gardens, which is why it's such a hit with fantasy art lovers and aesthetic creators alike. Even abstract designs can take on a peaceful, unified mood when rendered in one single color family. If you're someone who struggles with perfectionism, theme challenges can be especially healing. When the rules are clear and limited, there's less room for self-criticism to sneak in. You're not trying to prove anything. You're just playing within a container. That container becomes a safe space where mistakes feel less threatening and experimentation feels more natural. These challenges are also incredibly flexible. You can adapt them to any medium you enjoy. Colored pencils, markers, watercolor, gel pens, digital coloring, clay work, paper crafts. The core idea stays the same. Limit your choices, deepen your focus. Even something like an all-green clay session or a one-palette paper collage can really deliver the same calming effect. Another gentle benefit of theme challenges is how they encourage finishing. Many of us have half-started projects scattered everywhere, waiting for motivation to return. When you commit to a single page and a single palette, the task feels manageable. Finishing becomes achievable, not overwhelming. That small sense of completion can be deeply satisfying, especially for homebound creatives or anyone navigating low-energy days. You might also notice how these challenges change your relationship with your supplies. Instead of constantly chasing new tools, you begin appreciating what you already have. You discover unexpected versatility in familiar colors. You realize that creativity isn't about having more, it's about seeing differently. That realization can be surprisingly freeing. If you want to take this a step further, you can turn theme challenges into a gentle series for yourself. One week, try all blue. Another week, warm neutrals only. Another, 2 colors plus white. There's no rush, no scheduled pressure. Just a cozy rhythm that supports your creative and emotional well-being. I also love how shareable these challenges can be. Even though creativity is deeply personal, there's something comforting about knowing others are exploring the same theme in their own way. Two people can use the same palette and come up with completely different results. That's a beautiful reminder that creativity isn't about comparison. It's about expression. At the end of the day, theme challenges aren't about rules for the sake of rules. They're about creating a soft structure that supports your nervous system, your imagination, and your need for rest. They invite you to slow down, trust the process, and find joy in small, intentional moments of making. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by options or disconnected from your creative practice, try narrowing the focus instead of expanding it. Choose one page, choose one palette, or choose one color and explore it fully. Let your creativity unfold gently, without expectation or pressure. That's it for today's colorful time. Let me know in the comments which theme challenge you'd like to try first, or if you've already done one that surprised you. Take care, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one.